Welcome back to our channel, Soap fans. Today is a beautiful day, but the drama we're about to unleash is anything but calm. We're diving straight into the absolute chaos that just exploded on our screens. And trust me, you're going to want to sit down for this one. What will Eva say about her aunt caught being trapped after she wakes up? Will Eva blame Cod? Was it an accident, or did they have a fight beforehand? Oh my god, I'm screaming. I actually cannot even deal right now. Okay, but listen, I was literally eating my dinner, like just casually having some pasta, and I literally choked. I had to pause my screen and voice type this to you because if I don't get this out of my system, I am going to actually explode. My jaw dropped. I am sitting here staring at my television like it just personally insulted me. You guys, Eva woke up. She actually woke up from being in that critical condition, which, let's be honest, we all thought she was going to be in a coma for at least another 6 months because that is just how these things go. But no, she opens her eyes, and before the doctors can even do a proper checkup, before anyone can even take a full breath, she drops the biggest, most insane bombshell of the entire decade. She accused Cod. She literally pointed the finger at Cod and said she was the one who hurt her. I'm dead. I can't breathe. I am literally pacing around my living room right now because the audacity of this entire situation is just too much for me to handle. Wait, did I already say that? Whatever. Anyway, let's talk about the actual moment she woke up because I'm honestly so stressed about the details. If Eva remembers everything so clearly, why on earth did she only say exactly 5 words before her emotions completely spiraled out of control? 5 words, Cod did this to me, that is it? And then she just completely loses it, crying and hyperventilating, and the monitors are beeping, and the nurses are rushing in. At this point, I'm yelling at my screen like, girl, if you have the energy to ruin someone's life, you have the energy to give you context. Seriously, why stop at 5 words? If someone almost ended my life, I would be giving names, dates, times, and a full PowerPoint presentation. But she just drops this massive accusation and then conveniently has an emotional breakdown so she doesn't have to answer any follow-up questions. It is so dramatic and honestly a little suspicious. I was like, are you serious right now? And don't even get me started on what she actually saw. Did Eva actually, physically see Cod hurt her? Or did she just see something like a shadow, or a piece of clothing, or literally just a trick of the light that made her think it was Cod? Because let's be real, she was out in the middle of a literal natural disaster. It was chaos, which brings me to the most unhinged part of this entire storyline. I forgot to mention earlier, but this is insane. By the way, the truth of the matter is that this whole thing was an accident caused by a tornado. A literal tornado. A massive swirling vortex of wind and destruction. And yet, Leslie is out here acting like Cod is the one who summoned the storm. Oh my god, Leslie, she needs to get it together, I swear. Why did Leslie react so violently the absolute second Cod's name was mentioned? My jaw was on the floor. Leslie went feral. She didn't even pause to think logically. She just immediately jumped on the Cod is a monster train. I mean, will Leslie really just blindly believe her, even though the reality is that Eva was hurt by flying debris in a literal tornado? Leslie is honestly blaming Cod for the weather at this point. Did Cod do a rain dance? Did she control the wind? No. But Leslie hates Cod so much that she is willing to blame her for an act of nature. It is actually unhinged. I was texting my friend while watching this and I literally typed Leslie has lost her mind. She is just projecting all her anger onto Cod because she needs a scapegoat. And it is so unfair I could actually scream. Okay, where was I? Right, so the hospital room. Let's talk about Ted. Poor, confused, conflicted Ted. Actually, no, I am mad at Ted too. But I also kind of get it. It is so complicated. Ted is put in the most impossible position ever. Cod is his daughter. Eva is his daughter. But here is the kicker: he raised Kat from childhood. He literally fed her, clothed her, took her to school, raised her his whole life. Eva is the daughter he only just found and accepted later in life. So when Eva makes this massive accusation, you would think he would immediately defend the daughter he raised, right? But he hesitates. Why would he do that? I was throwing popcorn at my TV. But wait, let's analyze this because I'm obsessed with the psychology of it all. What was it in Eva's eyes that made Ted hesitate instead of just blindly believing her? There was a look. I swear to you, I rewound the scene 3 times. There was this split-second look in Eva's eyes when she said Kat's name. It wasn't just fear, it was something else. Was it calculation? Was it malice? Ted saw it. I know he saw it. You could see the gears turning in his head. He wants to support his newly found daughter who just woke up from a coma, but his gut is telling him something is wrong. Who will Ted actually believe in the end? The daughter he shaped and molded and knows inside out, or the daughter he is desperately trying to build a relationship with out of guilt? I am calling it now. This is going to end badly for him. Mark my words, he is going to make the wrong choice first and regret it later. And what about Kat? Can Kat even clear her name at this point? How do you prove you didn't do something during a literal tornado when the only witness is the victim who is pointing right at you? Kat is completely defenseless right now. She was probably just trying to survive the storm like everyone else, and now she is facing the wrath of Leslie and the suspicion of her own father. It honestly makes me sick to my stomach. She better get a good lawyer, or at least start doing her own investigating, because nobody else is going to save her. I feel so bad for her. I'm actually emotionally distressed. Oh wait, before that happened actually, let's rewind to the actual day of the storm. What actually happened in those final minutes before Eva got hurt? We still don't know. The show is keeping it from us and it is driving me crazy. Was Eva running away from something? Was she running towards something? Did Kat actually try to help her and Eva completely misunderstood the situation? Maybe Kat reached out to grab her so she wouldn't get hit by debris, and Eva thought Kat was pushing her. That happens all the time in these shows, or maybe Eva is just totally remembering everything wrong. Is she actually remembering the whole event, or are these just fragmented, broken memories that her traumatized brain is trying to glue together? Because if you have brain trauma, your memories are not reliable. The doctors literally always say that. But then again, and don't even get me started on this. Why are some of the details Eva is giving so weirdly accurate? Like, after being unconscious for that long, how does she remember exactly where everyone was standing or what they were wearing? It doesn't make sense. If her brain is scrambled, it should be completely scrambled. But she is cherry-picking these hyper-specific details that just happen to make Kat look guilty. It is giving me major red flags. I am literally pacing again. Is there a secret here? There has to be. There is absolutely a secret between Eva and Kat that the rest of the family has no idea about. Think about it. Why would Eva target Kat specifically? Why not just say I don't remember or blame the storm? No, she went out of her way to put a target on Kat's back. What happened between them before the storm even started? Did they have a fight? Did Kat find out something terrible about Eva, and now Eva is trying to neutralize her by getting her thrown out of the family? I am shaking. The layers to this drama are insane. Honestly, I am starting to think this whole accusation is just the tip of the iceberg. Is Eva just using the fact that she got hurt to get revenge on Kat? Let's be completely real for a second. Eva has always been a little jealous of Kat. Kat got the childhood with Ted. Kat got the perfect family life while Eva was out there not knowing her dad. Eva has deep-seated resentment, and now she has the perfect opportunity to destroy Kat's life and take her place as the golden child. It is so twisted. She is literally weaponizing her own trauma and the fact that she almost died in a tornado to exact revenge on her sister. The audacity. Not okay. I'm done. I am so done with her. But I can't stop watching. I seriously can't. Every single character is acting completely unhinged right now. Leslie is screaming at the wind. Ted is staring blankly at a wall trying to figure out which daughter to love. Eva is playing the ultimate victim card with her 5 little words. And Cod is just standing there like, what did I even do? I am so emotionally exhausted. I need a nap. But I also need the next episode right now. If Ted actually turns his back on Cod, I'm going to write a strongly worded letter to the writers, I swear. You can't just raise a kid, know their heart, and then immediately believe they committed attempted murder during a weather event because someone said 5 words. Wait, did I mention the hospital gown? No, totally irrelevant, but Eva looked way too put together for someone who just woke up from a coma. Her hair was literally perfect. Whatever, that's TV for you, but still. The whole scene was just so meticulously crafted to make us doubt everything. I am calling it right now. Eva is lying. Or at the very least, she is twisting the truth so hard it's practically snapping. She saw an opportunity once she woke up. She realized, hey, I'm the victim here. Everyone is going to believe me. And she took her shot. It is brilliant, honestly, but it is so evil. I just need Kat to stand up for herself. She needs to walk into that hospital room, look Eva dead in the eye, and demand the truth. But of course, Leslie is probably standing guard at the door like a rabid dog, so Kat won't even be able to get within 10 feet of her. This is going to be a massive, drawn-out war, and I am here for every single second of it, even though it is giving me literal high blood pressure, okay? I need to go finish my cold pasta now. Let me know what you guys think in the comments because I am losing my mind over here and I need someone to validate my theories.